Down on what Pueblo Police are calling a rising tide of juvenile violence in the city. A young boy was shot and killed late last month at the Sergeant Blake Harris Skateboard Park. Police say that increasing enforcement of the curfew for minors is going to help. They're also targeting anyone who is hanging around parks too late, and they're bringing in reinforcements to do it. News 5's Eleanor Sheehan in Pueblo for us tonight.
If people are in a Pueblo park from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., they are violating the park's curfew. The city will also have a curfew for minors. People under the age of 18 cannot be out past 10 o'clock on Sunday through Thursday or midnight on Friday and Saturday nights. The police and parks department says increasing the curfew enforcement is for people's safety.
Our goal is to reduce the opportunities for kids to be victims and for kids to be suspects.
Sergeant Ortega with the Pueblo Police Department says more kids are getting into trouble.
We've seen an increase in juvenile crime over the summer, and we always see that. It's just a little more pronounced this summer than previous summers.
It's a trend he says has been growing in the past couple of years.
From 2019 to 2022, we have a 28% increase in juvenile crime.
The Parks and Recreation Department has also been seeing more illegal activity in parks after hours.
I think there's more violence now. It's not just the kids, drug dealers, homelessness, a lot of variables in our society that comes into the parks.
The Pueblo Police Department is short-staffed, but the Parks Department is willing to help.
And so we're partnering up now with Pueblo Police Department in reference to extra patrols during the evening hours and nighttime hours to try to curb the criminal activity.
Park rangers work in teams of 2 when patrolling the parks after hours.
It's pretty dark in these parks, okay, so we have our lighting systems on the trucks that we can use. We can talk to them, we have a PA system. We're unarmed, okay, and so it's pretty serious as far as safety-wise.
Sergeant Ortega says increasing enforcement means
They might do more citations, or they might just look at it more as an educational opportunity to engage with the kids that they contact and explain the law.
Ortega says every situation is different.
Sometimes a citation is a better reminder than somebody verbally telling you not to be here.
A ticket for violating the curfew is $150. A second violation is $300, and the third violation will be a mandatory court appearance. If minors violate the city curfew, they will also have a mandatory court appearance. A judge will decide whether or not to give them community service or a ticket. Reporting in Pueblo, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.
And Pueblo Police already have a specific team dedicated to patrolling parks and enforcing that curfew. Those officers and park rangers who are adding to the patrols, they will receive overtime pay.